Let's take a look-see. 92 days. Behind the screen. Hi, everybody. Eric here at the Arcane table, and this is behind the screen. It's been 3 months. 3 months of the Arcane table. And, well, it's been a little more. Actually, today is the 100th day. I usually put these segments out at the beginning or the end of each month, but we were filming at the Saskatoon X, and that requires time. I was literally there 5 full days of gaming and organizing and coordinating all the efforts from DMU and just having a good time. That really bit into editing and filming. It's not that I wasn't filming, it just wasn't filming behind the screen. Regardless, that's one of the things we'll talk about. These are the 5 top things I've learned for the month of July. Enjoy. Number 1, expectations. I expect a lot of myself. That's just the way I am. I'm very goal oriented. I work with lists for absolutely everything. That's just the way I am. I put my goals down. I look at it. I start at the top, and I just expect to get to the bottom eventually. That's just who I am. For the channel, I expect big things. The idea is to get monetized as quickly as possible. So that's like 500 subs and 3,000 hours of watched videos. And then there's the next tier after that. The whole idea is to get monetized. I'm not going to be living off YouTube anytime soon. This is never going to be Critical Role, and it's probably never going to be Dungeon Dudes or Black Magic Craft. But we can expect to get there. That's the goal, and the funds that the channel generate are just going to go back into the channel to make things better. And I'm really looking forward to it. So what I've learned for the month of July in regards to expectations is to expect the best of myself. I'm putting in maximum effort. I hope you can see the quality in the videos, getting better and better with every week, every month. And I think you can expect like just more stuff in general. I've always seen the Arcane table to be like the Muppet Show. Me being Kermit and everybody else being the Muppets. It's just not one person putting on the show. It's like a variety act, and you can see that in the segments that I'm trying to present. There's a little bit of everything. It's a grab bag, and really you can just expect more. Number 2, the pace. Oh my God, the pace. It is a lot. It's hard to keep up. Obviously, I'm running behind, but that's part of the game. Uh, television shows fall behind all the time. Movie production falls behind all the time. Live performance falls behind all the time. Not a big deal. Just tighten up your bootstraps. Jump on in and swim. That's all you can do. For example, here, let's just check the August list here. I'm a couple videos short from July, so that's just getting bumped to August. So for the month of August, we are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, a bonus video, 17. And if we hit 100 subscribers, that'll be 18. 18 videos in a month. That's a lot. That is a lot. And keeping the pace is grueling. I've always seen the Arcane table like the Muppet Show. Kermit's been doing it for 50 years, and he's still fine. He's granted he's crazy. He's pulling his hair out if he had hair, but he's been keeping that pace for 50 plus years. That's how I see the Arcane table, like a variety show. Here I am, running around trying to do the best I can, and I've got my friends and my team to support me, and we're gonna get there. One day the pace will slow down. Like I said, I'm trying to get to 100 videos as quickly as I can. I think eventually the plan is to film and to have videos out on Tuesdays and Fridays. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But right now I'm keeping the pace a little bit behind, but I've scheduled time in to get caught up. 18 videos is a lot. Some of it might carry over until September. August, September, yeah, September. But we'll see. Right now, I'm on track to get all that content in 1 month. That's got to be some kind of YouTube record. Yay! the pace. So what I've learned for July is just to keep on plugging away. If you fall behind, invest a little bit more time, or just I don't want to say it curb your expectations because I just talked about expectations, but sometimes you just have to let it go. You want to get that right shot, you want to get that right edit, and if it's crashing the clip champs, you just might have to take out the music, you just might have to take out that cool shot and move on. You'll get better with that, and you'll get better with the pace. Number 3, equipment. You can start a YouTube channel or whatever social media platform you want with your cell phone. The technology in the cell phone is pretty amazing stuff, but it's only gets you so far. When we first started out the Arcane channel, I thought, okay, here we go, Spielberg, done. I've got 2 cell phones, I have an Android and then an Apple, and not a problem. I'm gonna spend $500 on other equipment, light and some webcams and stuff like that, some funky lighting, pillars or whatever the heck they're called, and it's gonna be Spielberg or Quentin Tarantino, and it's gonna be awesome. Everything is gonna look hunky dory. The computer that I had was crashing left and right. The cameras that I had, when I say cameras, I mean the phones, would not work well with each other. The Android stuff works in an MP4 format, and the Apple works in an MOV format. On Clipchamp and other editing programs that I've seen, they don't play nice with each other. And I had to get a conversion program for all the Apple stuff to convert it into MP4. And those files are huge. They're huge. Like literally, they're 3-4 gigs each. And so when you're doing a multiple shot segment, some of the videos would be like 20 plus gigs, which is ridiculous for a YouTube channel. So equipment, the iPhone is gone. I simply put it away. Never using it again for filming. Even then, like in the early days, OBS, we purchased a couple webcams, and the cables, of course, are only like 3-4 feet long. So we had to buy some more equipment, and we bought these corded USB cables, extension cables, thinking that we'd be able to just plug them in and film. Uh-uh. They are MP3 only, which is audio. We need MP4, which is audio and video. I don't know this stuff. I'm old. Live and learn. So like the first month of the Let's Play and a couple other segments, it looked like we were capturing everything on OBS, but we weren't. All we were catching was the audio, and so I had to fall back on the cameras for the cell phone cameras for the video, and you can see them. I really feel I made chicken soup out of chicken scratch. With the footage I had, chapter 2, chapter 3 are going to be much, 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 much better. But just didn't know what I was doing. I didn't understand the equipment. So for the month of July, what I've learned about equipment is to do your research. If you are ambitious, and you have yourself a couple cameras, great. Do multiple camera angles. I try to do like a wide shot. I try to do a mid shot. And I try to do a close-up shot. Eventually, when all the rigging is up and at 'em, I want it to look very professional, very polished, and we'll get there. But if all you have is your cell phone, work with what you got. Save, reinvest, back into the channel, and reinvest back into equipment, and eventually you'll get to where you need to be. Number 4, quality versus quantity. Yeah, that's a good one. It's a balancing act. There's no doubt about it. Um, I don't want the quality of the videos to suffer, and I don't think you will ever see them suffer. Granted, there's levels here now. I want to get them here, and eventually they will get there. But the quality, I'll always do my best. I'll never, half-ass it. I'm going to do my best for the quality as best as I can. The quantity, on the other hand, right, 11 videos a month is a lot. I don't know why I picked that number. It just seemed like a good number, good old number 11. But it's a lot. And eventually that 11 is going to turn to 10. That 10 is going to turn to 9. That 9 is going to turn to 8. And I think posting videos on Tuesday and Friday that'd be 8 times a month. Should be lots. That's lots for you and that's lots for me. And ideally, that's what we're gonna shoot for. But right now, we're trying to balance quality and we're trying to balance quantity. So, what have I learned for the month of July? Well, for the month of July, I've learned that quality is what's important to me. If I run late a little bit, oh well, it's YouTube. You have tons to watch. I'm not going anywhere for a full year, so just expect the video coming maybe a little later. The quality will never slide. And plus the quality will always be positive. There's a lot of negativity out there in YouTube and the world in general. And I can promise you this, you will never see a video on this channel about me bashing somebody or a product or someone. It will just never happen. There are lots of other content creators out there with their clickbait and they're slamming this and slamming that. And if you want that, enjoy. You won't get that here. This is a channel of learning, and this is a channel of Dungeons and Dragons, and foremost, this is a channel about community. I've got my friends. I'm meeting new people through every event, and this is a channel about you and I. I'm trying to accomplish something. I hope you're along for the ride. I never want the quality to suffer, and the quantity will always be there. Number five. Number five is actually number six. 6 months. We're currently at 3+ months, 100 days by the time this video drops. And I'm looking forward to 6 months. That's the halfway mark. At 6 months, I'll have a really good idea as to where the channel is headed. Hopefully we'll be at like 250 subs, maybe more. Hopefully we'll be at like, I don't know, like 1,500 hours watched, maybe halfway through. I don't know, we'll see. And we're getting there. But at 6 month mark, I'm going to sit down with members of DMU. I'll sit down with members of the Arcane table, and I'll sit down with Keely, my wife. And we'll talk about what is working with the channel and what isn't working with the channel. I'm really enjoying the Cooking with Keely, Give It Some Flavor segments that we did. And I'd like to continue that. But if the views are not worth it, we might not continue it. If the crafting segments are getting a lot of views and doing really well, we might include more crafting. We'll see. The Arcane campaign, we're going to be doing it for the full year, so don't have to worry about anything about that. But like the interviews, the live locations, the quirky stuff that we're doing, we'll see if it works or not. I can tell you that in the next couple months, we're doing something very, very cool, Mortal Kombat style. And then we're also going to be doing something very, very cool, Jeopardy style. So there's some cool ideas coming our way. And we'll do a couple of those, see what hits. If they're doing well, we'll continue them. That's month 3. I'm really looking forward to month 6. 92 days. 3 months of the Arcane table. Yeah, it's crazy. It just seems like I started yesterday. And it's been going fast, and I'm really, really enjoying it. Once again, if this is something you plan on doing, please do. You don't need big fancy this and that. Go get yourself a tripod. You can get them on Amazon, or here's a little hack. Look on Facebook buy and sell. Literally, there's lots of them. You can find a good quality tripod for like $20. Whittle them down, you can get it for 15. Who doesn't have 15 bucks? Cell phones for filming. Everybody has a cell phone. Just use your cell phone. Make sure the battery's charged and go out there and record. The more you record, the more you get comfortable watching yourself on film, the better you will get. It takes time, trust me, but you'll get there. Sound, get yourself a couple small mics. Amazon, once again, like 30 bucks. They come in a 2-pack. They're wonderful. Keep the batteries charged. Once again, I want to thank everybody, the members of DMU, the members of the Arcane table, everybody at Dragon's Den, and everybody else who's helped, including, once again, my lovely wife, Keely. Thank you very much for being a part of this. I appreciate it and I love you dearly. To all of you out there, please subscribe, like, and comment. You know what you're doing. I'm still trying to hit 100, and then after 100, we're going to be pushing to 250. That's just the way it works. You're important to me. You're important to the channel. And I look forward to talking and chatting with you if you have the time. If you don't, I get it. Life is busy. This is the Arcane Table. My name is Eric, and remember, you're always welcome at the table as well. It's never going to be Critical Role, and that's okay. Nothing will ever be Critical Role, but this can be, critical. But this can be critical. Uh, but this can be critical. But this can be Critical Role light, and I think that's a little more of something to expect. That's a better